Hey everyone, this is Kadim Ladu, your tutor and mentor here at Trio SSS. In this video, I'm going to show you how to download and navigate Zoom video conferencing. Once you have downloaded it and created an account. Once Zoom is open, you will click Sign In with SSO. After that, you will type in the letters UNM, that is your company's or this university's domain, and then you click Continue. It will then take you to the Central Authentication Service, which is provided by UNM. You will then enter your email address and your password and click Sign In. Once you've done so, it should take you to Zoom, where it will give you the option to take it back to the actual application. And that is it. You now connect, and here we go, right into the app. You can change your profile picture or how to set up your profile picture. Once you are in your Zoom, and just for the record, you are only able to change your profile picture once you have the licensed version, which is right here. So once you have your licensed version and you have your Zoom all set up, you will then click at the top right corner where it has your initials. Once you click that, you will scroll down until you see Change My Picture. When you click Change My Picture, it will take you to the browser screen. So let us give it a second while it loads. Once page is loaded, it will show you your profile on the browser. You then click Change on the default picture, and then you then click Upload. Before we do so though, if you notice here, it says that the picture that you uploaded can only be a JPEG, a GIF, or PNG image file. That is the extension that will be attached to the end of the picture, depending on the type of picture it is. And it can only be 2 megabytes. Well, it cannot be smaller, I'm sorry, than 2 megabytes. If so, you will have to crop your image. So you then click Upload, you select your picture, and you select the word choose. Once this is done, you can then crop your image for how big you'd like it by using the corners, these small boxes, and then you can then crop how large you would like your picture to be. And I think this will be good enough. Once you have done so, you click Save, and then it would upload here onto your profile. Once you go back to Zoom, as you can see, it also updates right there. And this is how you change your profile. To schedule a meeting on Zoom. Once you already have the Zoom Pro license, and in order for you to know that, you would look right here and it says license. It says you're a licensed user. You can then begin creating new meetings and also scheduling meetings. And so here I'll show you how to schedule a meeting. Let's say I want to set up a meeting for Wednesday, July 29th at 3:30 p.m. This is how we do it. You click the schedule button. In this area, you are able to select or decide your topic for the Zoom meeting. I'll just leave it as Kadim Ledoux Zoom meeting. You will then select the date right here, and we're going to go for Wednesday the 29th. And then we want to set it for 3:30 p.m. So we're going to go down here, and it is, as you can see here, it is in military time, 24-hour time. And so you look for 15:30, and then you click that, and that is to show that the meeting begins at 3:30 p.m. Let's say we want the meeting to last for 1 hour instead of it having here as 30 minutes. We will then change this to say 4:30. So now our meeting is going to be from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Then instead of using our personal ID, I would advise only using your personal personal ID whenever it is for friends, or if you're going to use it for anything other than school. If not, then I'll advise you to do your to generate your meeting ID automatically. Another thing that I'd advise is for you to always use a password when creating a meeting. And so it would give you an automatic password. You can either leave it as is, or if you'd like to make it more complicated, you can then mix it with numbers and letters. I'd advise you also to click to have your host video on, as well as the participants video on. Here in audio, you can have individuals calling in using their cell phone to join the meeting, and they'll be able to access the meeting through their phone. They won't have any video, it'll only be an audio call. Here you can have computer audio, which is basically they're able to video chat with the meeting or with the participants through their computer and be able to hear everything through the computer. Whereas with telephone and computer, you give your participants both options to either call in through your telephone or your computer audio. Down here, you can then select how you want to have this set on your calendar. I am using a MacBook, therefore I will then use an iCalendar. You have advanced options such as enabling your waiting room. If you do so and someone else for some reason had the ability to join your meeting without your permission, you will see them pop up into the waiting room, and then you can decide whether or not you want to have the person jump into the meeting. You also have enable join before host. By doing so, you allow your participants to join the meeting before you, the host, begin the meeting. I don't advise you to use that though. You also have mute participants on entry that would allow for, let's say you have already begun the meeting and you're speaking to your participants, instead of having them jump onto the meeting and talking while you were speaking, they would be muted on entry. And then you can have only authenticated users join. By doing so, you only have people who you send the meeting to individually join the meeting. After you've already selected all of these options, you can then click schedule, and then that is it. You go to your meetings, and then you have your scheduled meeting for tomorrow, Wednesday, July 29th from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Thank you. You could record, but in order for you to record, you must be able to be the host or the co-host of the meeting. Once the meeting has begun, you would look at the bottom for all your tools and you simply click record. If you click record to the cloud, what will happen is that at the end of the video or at the end of the meeting, when everyone has left, the meeting will then download and be uploaded to the cloud. When it is added to the cloud, you'd have to go on the browser, log into Zoom online on your browser, and then download it from your profile. But you can easily download it onto your computer right away as soon as the meeting is over. So this is actually the best option. You click record on this computer. Now, because I am screen recording with my MacBook, it has me muted. And so I am not going to click unmute myself. But when you, while this option will not pop up for you, I'm sorry. But once your meeting is finished, you have the option to either pause throughout the meeting, resume recording, or you can stop recording. And once that is done, you get this notification on the top right corner. It says the recorded file will be converted to MP4 when the meeting is over. All right, thank you. Share screen and also use the whiteboard option. So it's simple as this. Once you have begun your meeting, you look down at the bottom for your tools and you'll see share screen. Once you click this, you'll have the option of sharing your entire screen. You'll have the access to use your whiteboard, or you can use your individual pages that are open on your computer. So for this one, I'll use my entire screen. You also have the option of sharing the computer sound in the event that you want to show a video to everyone. And you can also optimize your screen share for video clips as well. So for this, I won't click share computer sound, but I'll just go through and click share. As you can see, there's a green box surrounding my entire screen, and this shows that my whole screen is currently being used or viewed by the other participants. Once you're finished, you will then simply click stop sharing. Another thing you can do is to use a whiteboard. And this is so fun. What we'll do, once you click whiteboard, you click share. And after you have clicked share, you have the option of drawing. You can draw anything you like. And then even if you don't want to draw, you can text. Let's say you do have a bad handwriting and you don't want to draw. You could be using an iPad as well. You can do this and you can simply write the text on it instead of drawing. Isn't that fun? How to use their whiteboard. Guys, Zoom is so amazing, I'm telling you.